Hello and welcome to Play with the D. This is the D. We are watching these realms and I have been playing around with my new little icy boy. Let me tell you, this fella keeps things nice and cool. I am absolutely blown away with what he's doing so far. I've only used him in a few places, but where I have used him, it's been phenomenal. He has instantly changed the way that Faction Stage 8 works for me. I'm just going to do a quick little auto fight here, but you can see how quickly he clears out the mobs here. It's insanely fast. I am absolutely just gone, nuked. I'm absolutely in love with this mage. Still having some trouble in some areas that we'll go into in a few minutes here, but he has already changed the landscape of my account tremendously. While I was while I was very much of the opinion that I needed Elowen, this is a very happy compromise. Because sometimes good defense is a extremely powerful offense because you won't even have to defend yourself. You know, Power of Dominance is on here, but even without Power of Dominance, he absolutely nukes that first set of mobs. It's impressive how quickly he just takes them out. I mean, look, 291k. He doesn't even have that good of gear on. He's just a beast. I know that that's with Power of Dominance, but even still, he was doing 200 and something k without it. So now I'm collecting many of the better insignias that I was not collecting before today because I just hadn't bothered to try it because my tanks weren't up to snuff, my AoE wasn't up to snuff, but yeah, Boreas has no problem putting these boys on ice and just flicking them and breaking them to pieces. He did incredible in Tide. I've already done my waves, and I can't really show any damage because I wasn't tracking his damage, but his damage was incredible in Tide. If you've seen any videos lately, here's a team with Boreas. Boreas is absolutely destroying Arena right now for the AoE DPS challenge. I mean, this dude's utility as a damage dealer is unprecedented and extremely appreciated. You'll see I'm probably going to still lose this, but I pretty much just want to show you what, you know, Boreas can do. And because of his cost, actually, I'm not sure why I bring Greed out here. I know that he's a really good damage dealer, but Boreas probably would have finished those off faster. So maybe we'll make a new auto team. But I'm about to go ahead and plop him down here in a second. And he just starts erasing shit. So you know what? Actually, yeah, I might redo this where he's the only one there. Yeah, 177k, still doing big time damage. I think I've only got him at like 180% critical damage boost as well, so nothing like fantastical. Okay, yeah, why don't we do a new auto and we bring out Boreas first. But because of his range and because of the damage that he does as a result of that, to literally anything that's frozen, I mean, just eliminates those things. Look, just gone. Eliminated. Boom. We catch up some ground. I don't know how well I'll do, but let's see. I mean, because that was a huge... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All you gotta do is just sustain. Just sustain. Okay. Sorry, Dirty Rhino, for using you as an example, but Sometimes we've got to throw the book at him. Boreas is a monster, and I'm absolutely in love with him. Let's do a non-greed first attempt. Arena, sponsored by Waterloo. Wouldn't that be funny if there were like ads on the ground? It'd be very true to life, wouldn't it? All right, another thing I'd actually like to do as well is get rid of probably either Mari or Greed, replace them with Aatrox. In fact, I might do that next. Boom! Cerberus is going to die. That'll cast a dot. That'll help him out a little bit, but he's definitely going to lose some power there. And you know what? Actually, a Laurel might not be too bad for this either. And just really cheese the ultimate. Because that's where the damage comes from. Yeah, that's why I like having Greed out first, because things get a little dicey when he's not out there. Because so much of Boreas' damage comes from his ultimate. Yeah. There's a couple things I want to change with this. And I want to challenge him again. I don't know how many tokens I have left, though. Just one. Okay, so I want to try something on Moksha. Let's get rid of Mari. And I actually am going to bring back Greed. Venoma can just kind of hang out as a Lord bonus for Boreas. And then, where was, yeah, Aatrox. We'll bring out the Aatrox for the DOT when he dies. And we'll also definitely not pop Boreas' ultimate too early. That's a fact. Alright. His name's Boreas. Come on down. Actually, probably should have put Aatrox down first, but that's okay. Alright. Boreas handles the first wave. We'll bring out Dolores. This should work out extremely well in my favor. Go ahead and pop this. We'll pop his ultimate. There's the dot for Aatrox. Elimination by Boreas. They're going to catch up, though, so not much ground will be made up there. But we'll be able to go ahead and get Aatrox back out there. And now we'll get our Greed out here. This should go pretty good. We don't have Boreas' ultimate, though. But we're going to have the DOT. And then we're going to have Greed doing his thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and... I think I'll still pop this just to see if that'll be enough. I'm going to lose. This new arena is tough, but Boreas, with the right gear and everything, he's carving it up. He's absolutely tearing up the place. The obvious place that I would take him is Gear Raid 1, right? So I have not been successful still. And I've put hours into this so far, but there are some changes that I want to make that are going to make this a little bit better. One of them being that I am actually going to take... I'm going to take Island out. I'm going to bring in Aatrox, and then I actually was going to take Greed out as well, I think. But Greed does about 7 million damage for me on this. Venoma does absolutely nothing, but she boosts Boreas' damage. And one other thing I wanted to try was Mari on one side, Hollow on one side. But I think really just having Aatrox doing the dot in the middle is going to help. But when you see Boreas' damage here, it's insane, dude. Insane. But your timing has to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. And I'll show you an example. You don't want to put Boreas down too soon, but you want to put him down right now. And then boom, he hits him with the skadoosh. You come out with that. You come out with your Hollow. You come out with your Laurel. You pop your Hollow ultimate. You pull Laurel off the board. You put down your Aatrox. And then ordinarily what I would do is put down Greed here. But that is, yeah, actually that's working out. All right, now we pop this, we pop this, we pop this. And then what I should be able to do in just a second is have Laurel come down one more time. Boom, here we go. Nope, don't want to get rid of him, want to get rid of her. And then I will wait a second and start popping again. Then I'll bring Mari out on this side. And really I want her to be able to block all of this stuff over here. Put you down, bring out the healer. Okay. Anything that's frozen, Boreas has the opportunity to do not only the anti-heal, but the big skadoosh button as well. This is actually going much smoother than previous runs. I probably attribute a lot of that to Aatrox. Actually, I'm going to save that. Now, things get a little tricky if stuff on the other side that does their DOT gets to popping off, because that gets me killed. Another thing that's been difficult is doing the actual damage to the boss. I don't really have anything that can do that, but this is the point where stuff gets dangerous, and I probably should have saved Boreas' ultimate for a second, because these things kill me, and they're about to do it. Right, so that ends the run. That pretty much right there ends the run. There is not anything that I'm going to do to salvage this. You know, I can try. We'll see. But it's pretty much a wrap if he dies. This was definitely my best run up to that point. All right, let's see. Get him out here. We may be able to salvage this. It would be absolutely insane, but it's plausible. No, we're not. The boss is going to charge right through. So that's going to be a problem as well. He's got to be able to stay alive, and then I've got to be able to kill the boss. But look at this damage when I get down to the end here. 58 million. And that's not even the highest. That's because he died. If he had stayed alive, I mean, his damage is going to be upwards of 75 to 80 million. Should I just take Venoma out, go no Lord, take the Lord bonus out completely, bring in AI, and just see what happens? Why not? Why don't we just see what happens? I really want to finish this. I want to finish this so bad. Because I know once I get through the one, I feel like I can farm the gear that I need to get through the other two. But I just have to get through the one. If I can do that first, I think we win. You can always bring her out ahead of time. I always recommend it. But this, again, is pivotal. You got to drop him down after they come out. All right, so I already noticed 10k less damage as a result. His rage did not refill as quickly. Noticing huge changes without Venoma present. Massive differences without Venoma present. This may not work. I don't know that this is going to work that well. I'm not seeing big damage on the wall. Oh, and actually, my dumbass, I should have taken Greed out if I wanted Hollow to watch the other side. Or AI to watch the other side. We may be able to do it without her. I gotta be placing my Aatrox down faster. I definitely think I need to be timing Boreas ultimates with these DOT guys a lot better, because if I could be killing them over on the sides before they get anywhere, it's only going to improve things for me. Yeah, the damage on the wall is way too high. This is going to be a failed run. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to try it without Greed. And actually, if I'm going to do it without Greed, I'm going to bring Venoma back. I'm going to bring that damage increase back. Can you guys tell that I really want this? I really want to finish this. Like, I'm just so sick of having all the right pieces and not moving forward. Like, if you saw my damage when I was using Lasir is doing like 1.5 million damage. He's contributing absolutely nothing to the fight, and it's so mind-bogglingly frustrating because I know that he should be doing huge things for me. And it's just not happening. And it's just like, for real, dude. That's why I said, like, if I have problems using Boreas, then I absolutely suck at this game. And now it's just looking like it's not a matter that I suck. It's just that there's still something missing. Like, there's something missing. Some additional piece of damage that I'm not doing correctly. But the strategy is sound. Like, this is not a bad way to go about things. Alright, so Aatrox dies. Now I'm going to bring AI out over here. You see why I want AI over here? Because she's going to plop those down. And anytime that an enemy is frozen, things work out. That wasn't what I needed to do, though. That messed things up for a second. She's going to die. Alright, I want to reboot. Cannot have her die. Put her out too early. This is where the challenge comes in. And you better be ready to waste some time as you go through battle after battle and beat your head up against the wall. Come on now, get on the board. Alright. Bring down Aatrox. Alright. I think I can bring AI over on this side now. Okay, ultimate. Aatrox. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a little bit. Laurel comes out. Then we do Mari and we do Vortex. Boom, boom, boom. Mari. Okay, she's out of range of that. Aatrox died. Not a big deal. Okay, now we're back over here. Pop, 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 pop. Let's go. Aatrox come back out. Die quickly. Thank you. All right, perfect. This is going well. Why don't we bring out... No, I don't want to do that. I need to be able to do both of these. Okay. Laurel, calm down. Boom. Aatrox out. Boom. Heals. Dance. Ultimate. Heals. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that extra keeping them at bay on the right-hand side. All right. Pop this. Okay, that wall is looking good. Aatrox has been alive for way too long. I need him to die. All right, he's dead. Laurel, what are you doing? You need to get off the board. Ultimates start coming down. Now I'll bring out Venoma. Oh shit, was that AI? Okay, well that's actually alright. Stay alive, Berets. Alright. Come on, boys, do work. Aatrox, go ahead and fall for the cause. We're still missing something. Something's still missing. Something is still missing, and I don't know what it is, and it's starting to really frustrate me. Man, it's always like 44, 59, and I just can't get through that threshold. And here we are, 70 million damage. I think that having AI helped. I think that Mario on the other side helped. Aatrox helped. I have to have like I can't think of any pieces that I would switch out. Hollow admittedly is not A6 or is not promotion level 6. She's not even 6-starred. So I mean, let's take a look at the heroes and where we're going wrong. I am definitely like reaching out for help at this point. So Boreas is in a Calamity set. We've got really good attack speed and attack bonuses on there. Not the best, but then the breastplate is tremendously unreplaceable. Like, that's a hard one to replace. I have him in a broken set on the accessories so that I can maximize crit. I know I need to improve my attack speed, but it's very hard to do so with what I have. I would have liked to have had attack boost here. So, I mean, this piece is definitely replaceable, but not right now, if that makes sense. This second piece gives me rage regen, which I definitely know that I probably should get up to like 40%, but again, is very difficult with what I have. Ideally, I would have something like crit damage instead of defense bonus here. You know, again, not the best gear, serviceable, but replaceable. This is very difficult to replace because we get the 66% damage for critical and then 26% damage on crit. Or 26% on crit, which is huge. Makes it to where I don't really need crit on pretty much any other piece. But the math just makes it go over. There are things that could be changed. I just don't know where yet. Artifact, this could be leveled up. Certainly understand that, but I don't think that there's a better artifact than Tear of Twilight that I could put on him. If there is, leave a comment, let me know. His skills, I still need to put crystals in. Not going to be able to update those right now. So let's look at Venoma. All right, room to improve here. Could max this out. Don't have the gold to do it. Could possibly replace her Calamity set with a attack speed set. Probably wouldn't do that. She's in a broken set for the accessories. Again, just prioritizing things like maximizing crit rate, maximizing the attack bonus on the gear, maximizing her rage regen because she has an auto ultimate and it's nice to have that just popping off. I think some things that would be nice for her would be to get her critical rate up to 100% and then possibly to go ahead and increase her attack speed. So actually, hey, maybe we can do that with this. And maybe we can do... Yuck. Yuck. Might have to go with the broken set for the moment, because that gets her crit rate up. But she's not doing anything for this, so really, what am I thinking here? Let's go to Mari, who's a very pivotal part of this. Perhaps what I should do with Mari is just load up her rage regen so that she could be constantly throwing out her blizzard. Ordinarily, if you're building her for guild boss, you'd be building her for attack speed, but here I actually want her to be casting the blizzard. So perhaps that is where this goes. We don't care anything about the criticals or anything, because we literally just want her doing blizzard. I want her casting blizzard, and that's it. And I don't think rage regen comes on any breastplates. So I'm literally just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this one with the HP bonus. Let's come over here. Let's take a look at everything that has anything to do with building up your rage regen. And that's not what I wanted. I want secondary attributes. Rage regen. I don't want it to be from an Acephalus set. I think what? The Glacier? Mana Spring? I'm trying to remember which ones do it. Yeah, Mana Spring, Rage Regen, Auto +3. Alright, let's see if we can get her in a Mana Spring set. Attack speed and Rage Regen. Do I have 13,000 gold? Ooh! Good thing it's not Raid Shadow Legends, otherwise I wouldn't even be able to unequip her and equip new stuff. What a great feature in that game! Alright, so let's go with what is built. And let's just get her in this set. And let's see what happens with this. Because again, she's not doing any damage. She does need to be able to survive. So that might be a little difficult. That's all you got for me? Come on. You're lucky I'm not even going to ever use this piece for anything else. This is probably not going to have the effect that I want, but if I'm in the right place, let me know and I'll try and farm some better gear for it. Hollow, again, you know, perhaps increasing her rage regen so that she could be popping that off more. I'm not sure what to do with that. Maybe Glacier to get an attack bonus for her max HP, but her max HP isn't very high. However, if I did put her in, you know, some of that gear, there would be an offset there. And, I mean, really, my only damage dealer is Boreas. So there's really, there's nobody else doing damage on the board for the most part. Everybody else is just freezing. So, again, maybe with AI, because we don't need to focus on actual damage, we just go attack speed. And we just rely on attack speed for saving our lives. Come on, come here. Alright, you're gonna have to be the placeholder. Let's bring in... I don't even think she does an ultimate. So let's just literally... Oh, look at that. 89 attack speed on the bangle. We'll keep that bangle on. 56 on that one. None on this. So let's get rid of this. This piece is not a piece that's helping us. So let's come in here. Let's take a look at, we'll say a primary attribute of rage regen. And then, let's say attack speed. Oh, look at that. Okay. And HP bonus and healing effect. Okay. You know what? Let's go back to Mari. And let's just take a look at some straight up rage regen stuff. 10.5 in attack speed. Brings her HP down, which is going to make her die. This is very good. Go ahead and put that on. That does bring her HP down, but we'll look at that. Don't you worry. We'll look at it. Alright, I think we'll go with this. Actually, we're going to go with this for the HP bonus. Again, we want survivability. Brings our rage regen up to 43%. And we got a little more attack speed out of the deal. Alright, let's do one more again. I want to destroy this fight and make it go to hell. I fucking hate it. I hate it so bad, I really hate it. It hates me back, and that's okay. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. Alright. That was a song about equality. Do you like it? Boreas! I need you. Boreas, I need you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Still have that song stuck in my head, even though Cetron's not out here. Going according to plan so far. Because next is going to be Mari and Vortex. Okay, that should give me time to get Aatrox back out. Can't forget about the ulties. Okay. You know what I didn't solve? I didn't solve the problem of not being able to damage the boss. So the Aatrox strat, Aatrox might have to come out, and somebody like Alistair, maybe Cetrum. One of those might have to come in. I'm liking this so far though, because the sides, the intended effect is happening on the sides. Who did I lose? Did I lose AI? As long as we don't lose Boreas. But this is not looking good. There's just so much damage on the middle that I can't do anything about it. I lose. Nothing I can do about it. You can fight in vain. 40 of 59 again. Some piece is missing. I don't know what it is. I'm going to keep toiling away. But victory is imminent. It's coming. I know it can be done. You got any help you can give me? I'm all ears. In the meantime, I'm going to keep beating my head on the wall, and we'll see what we can do. And I might pivot and try a little Gear Raid 2. That is the event that's going on right now as well. Boreas does really well in there. Also, I just really want to be able to start getting these better sets. It's time. My heroes deserve it. I've been working towards it. I'm going to keep working towards it. In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave a comment or 7. And as always, kiss your family.